What's going on, people? How y'all feeling today, man? For those that don't know, this is Talking Crypto and Stocks with Sly Fox, right? And we're going to start this day off like this. This is for my people that really function with me, you know what I mean? And watch these episodes that I'm doing. This morning, early this morning, about 4, my mother called me and told me she needed a ride to the hospital. So I just want everybody to function with me out there that said, if you can, say a prayer for my moms today, man. She'd go get her, so she wouldn't want me not to do this show, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna start this off with the news that I didn't cover yesterday, right? So for those that don't know, Elon Musk, he bought some Twitter yesterday, and it was buzzing, around the country. A lot of people thought he bought all of Twitter, but really he just bought 9.2% of Twitter, right? So after he purchased the Twitter company, I'm not talking about the stock, I'm talking about the actual Twitter company. He purchased Twitter yesterday, right? So after he purchased 9.2% of Twitter, it was so appropriate for Twitter to go up. The stock, we're talking about the stock now. Twitter stock to go up. And it went up somewhere near the tune of 25, 26%. So that's, for those that's been following Twitter, that's very big for Twitter. Twitter don't do that. You know what I mean? Go up that many percent at one time. So, Twitter, the stock, Twitter went crazy yesterday. And if you got Twitter, on your portfolio, probably think about taking some profits, you feel me? Because at the close of the market today, it was a sell-off. Twitter started the day up about 10%, up 10% today, about 10%. Throughout the day, it cooled off to 1%, right? So I would think about taking some profits. How would I take some profits? I would sell and let it drop. You know what I mean? Twitter don't do that. You know what I mean? It's very unlikely for Twitter to do another 26% in a day next week or this week. You know what I mean? So I would think about taking some profits. You just heard me talk about the sell-off. So when the markets closed today, it wasn't very good. Everything was down. Every stock was down. And everybody knows when stocks are down, it's gonna bring the crypto down with it. You know what I mean? So y'all watch your crypto out there, because when I say every stock, not every stock, but almost, it was a whole bunch of stocks down today. I say 80% at least of the stocks today was down. So it's a sell-off, people. The bears are back. You see me rocking the cap. You feel me? But The Bears is back. And I also want to talk about a new app, people. It's a new app coming out, and I was contemplating on if I should cover this so quick because it barely came out to the people. You know what I mean? It ain't making no noise, but that's the best time to know about it, right? So I'm gonna start off with this. It's an app called Wonder app. Wonder app. Let me break it down to you. Right? Some of my notes right here. So Wonder app. Wonder is an app-based service that sends a mobile kitchen. We're not talking about Grubhub. We're not talking about Uber Eats. They send a mobile kitchen to your house with a chef, and he prepared a meal in your driveway or in front of your house. Whether you in an apartment, he gonna prepare the meal in front of the complex. You feel me? If you in a house, he gonna prepare the meal in your driveway or in the front of your house. You feel me? This is what's going on, man. And it's millions provided to get this service to our front door, right? So a little bit more about Wonder app, right? So Wonder's leadership team includes Scott Hilton. Everybody know about the Hiltons. Former chief revenue officer of Walmart's e-commerce biz, right? So that's just a little bit of people he partnering with. The name of the guy is Mark Lore. Lore. Mark Lore. Wonder Group founder, chairman, and CEO, right? He is partnered with winning chefs. He partnered with winning chefs like Nancy Silverton, Marcus Samuelson, and Bobby Flay. I know y'all heard of Bobby Flay. Interrupted my show and everything. What's going on? So those is the chefs he teamed up with, right? Using the Wonder app, people can order anything from family style dining to salads, burgers, and steaks. How you love that? You know what I mean? They talking about you could get Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese. You know what I'm talking about? All the eases. You could get all of it with a punch a couple buttons, and they pulling up to your house with preparing a hot meal in front of your crib. Bring it out to you, knock on your door with it piping hot. You know, I ain't talking about no, they doing Japanese. So everybody that's been to teppanyakis and stuff like that, y'all know what it is. It's steaks, it's chicken, it's hibachi shrimp, all that going down in front of your crib. So Mark Lore, he been in business for a while. For those that don't know what Mark Lore do, he sold jet.com to Walmart for $3.2 billion in 2016 and became the head of his U.S. e-commerce division, right? So that's just a little bit about Mark Lore and what he do. Once again, he sold jet.com to Walmart for $3.2 billion. You feel me? So he's worth a lot of paper, and he's So you could download Wonder app right now. Whether it's in your vicinity yet, if it's in your area, you know, I don't know all that. It might not be, but this is the thing. It's just taking off, right? So when you take it off, he working on because they doing this out of big executive vans, right? They preparing meals. They got the grills in there, everything, and a top-notch chef. So they training Bobby Flay, Nancy, and the other guy is training chefs daily. If you was wondering how they was gonna do that, they training chefs. So after they train them, they going on their own in different cities. You know what I mean? And they on call off the app, right? So what they working on right now is to build 50 trucks a week, then 100 trucks a week, then 150, then 200-300 a week. You know what I mean? So this business is barely started. So give it a while. It might take a year or two to get to where you at. You know what I mean? So that's just a little bit on Wonder app. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about this real quick. I tackled this a few videos ago, but I'm gonna really go into detail. I'm not gonna go too into detail. I'm just gonna tackle it a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm getting word of a recession coming to the country, right? So everybody out there, get ready, because they say a recession is coming. And 9 times out of 10, when I looked up recession and you know, read about it, 9 times out of 10, you're in a recession for, you know, 2 to 3 months, 3-4 months before you even know you in it, right? So they saying, when is the recession gonna come? It's gonna come in 2023, right? When in 2023? At the beginning, the middle, the end? What I'm hearing today from very good sources is it could start in 2023 in the summertime. So a lot of times before, well, I'm gonna say a few times before the recession start, it's likely to have a bull market. You feel me? So fasten your seatbelt. You know what I mean? Get ready, because you know we could be in store for a bull market late 2022, around the fourth quarter. You feel me? So it's getting interesting. You know what I mean? Because a bull market right now, and a lot of cryptos will set this thing off. And what I mean by set this thing off is, you know, activate a whole lot of paper. You know what I mean? So just to go over the market a little bit, Sheep Girlfriend is beat up today. It's like 53 right now. Is down 18.8% last time I looked at it. That's beat up, but it could go down even more. It can go down even more. Bitcoin, Ethereum is down. Everything is starting to come down because of the stocks, right? The stocks had a sell-off at the closing bell, so it's gonna take time. So all this crypto could could go down. So watch yourself today, people. You know what I mean? I didn't really feel like no intro or no outro today. You know, mom's been in the hospital and all that. So, in signing off, I'm gonna say, man, please give me a prayer for moms today, man, and love and peace always. 100. This is Talking Crypto and Stocks with Sly Fox. I'm gonna holler back.